Dear Sapit EDOCHIE, with all due respect, I have the following questions for you and advice as well. In my Igbo culture, a child who washes his hands can eat with kings. And also, you are the world famous advisor of the whole wide world. What are we seeing? What is going on? What is really going on, Sapit? What is going on in your family? This is a big disgrace to Nigeria as a whole. Because I know everybody have skeletons in their cupboard, but when it is a constant, the word constant, public disgrace, I wonder how you go to bed and sleep. Your entire family, are you telling us that you and your grown sons cannot bring YUL EDOCHIE to others? This is becoming very, it's more than crazy.
You have not heard anything yet. You are still going to hear more. This is not a joke. These are concerned family members. And they have picked from the wealth of Sapet EDOCHIE's knowledge. You know, he is a man who is deep in wise words, adages, proverbs. He has all of it within and without. Once he throws it out, it lands like a bombshell. Now, I do understand the challenges of Sapet EDOCHIE. I'll break it down so you understand me. It's like being a son or daughter of a cleric, either Islam or the daughter of someone who is supposed to uphold or be an umpire, such as the son or daughter of a judge, magistrate, a pastor, imam, and all of that. It can be a bit challenging because you have your own direction, you have your way. You want to, at times, be opposite to what your father or your mother represent. Now, Pet EDOCHIE has reprimanded a lot of women in the industry, and he said certain things that didn't go down well with people. Now, one of the things that he said that I agree to it. It's a personal thing. I do agree to it. I'm not saying I am in support of everything that comes out from the mouth of Sapet EDOCHIE, even though he had picked it up from his ancestors or words that have been spoken over time, that has become a tradition, a way of life, or a school of thought, or has become a philosophy in the part that he is from, and maybe environs. One of the things that he said, before we go deep, because you are still going to hear what this woman has to say, she dropped it like what I call bombshell. This is YUL EDOCHIE's auntie, breaking it down like never before. What she said will blow your mind. Please like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Thanks to those who have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, $ in the middle of it. May God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. If you also want to be a part of this, tap on that button. Like I said, you're about to hear what you have never heard before. This is deep. This woman dropped it like what I call bombshell.
The whole world is watching. Senators, Nigerian government, Nigerian police, everybody's watching. Oh, it's not just social media people. They are all talking about it. People's wives are watching. People's daughters are watching. Children are watching what you and your family are doing on social media. Dear Sapit EDOCHIE, are you saying that you and your grown sons cannot bring YUL EDOCHIE under control? That you people cannot control a woman like that? Like you always put women down. You tell us that women are nothing, supposed to be on top of the woman and subdue, make her a slave. Is that what they're telling us? But we hear all these alleged stories of you trying to deal with me indirectly, trying to rip her, make her an object of ridicule, deal with her. Some of you saying that people are trying to buy her. Watching, you cannot bring your son to control. Is that what you want us to understand? I mean, this is very scary. Oh, it's very scary because you come out and give people advice, but you cannot even advise your own son. So all of you cannot sit down and put this boy somewhere. This is very, very surprising. That's my question. I want to know. Please, Nigerians are waiting for this answer. We want to know if you cannot control your own son. But all of you are watching. Instead of you to control your son, instead of you to talk to your son, instead of you to put your son in order, you guys are busy running up and down, allegedly trying to deal with me. She's on her lane. Leave May alone. The EDOCHIE should leave May alone. I have never seen in any part of the world, even when our forefathers were alive, man was forced against her will to marry at almost 40 years old. I've never seen a woman that was forced to marry. So I don't understand. It's like people have a sinister plan in running underneath that we don't know. Because if it's just marriage and I don't want to marry, YUL did not want to marry a second wife, and the woman said, I'm done. I've never seen why people have to fight tooth and nail for 3 years running. You people should leave this woman alone. Control your son. This man is becoming a terrible nuisance. Please, it's too much. Look at this man constituting a complete nuisance on social media every single day. I mean, this is crazy, oh. This is crazy. We are watching you. Advise your son to sign divorce and move on with his life. If people don't remove your hand from me, you can never go anywhere. Advise your son. Let him confess, number one, if he did anything, because we have heard a couple of alleged stories. And move on with his life. Let him sign divorce, because men can always go and marry. He didn't even need any divorce to remarry. Trust me, because your son has already married without a divorce. So she also is free to remarry without divorce. She can go to another country and marry. You cannot do anything. You can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. You know. So I don't understand what people are chasing for. What people are after. But I tell you, the God of the orphans does not sleep. Because I said I'll give you advice and also a question. My advice is that you and your family should remove your hand from me. You cannot win this battle. Trust me, because you are fighting with God. For free, 100%. You cannot fight God. So please, remove your hand from me, EDOCHIE. Me, say she don't want your son. Is it by force? What is the problem? What is the problem? One day, diabolic will fail. God never fails. Spiritual and the physical. What you people do never work. Better tell your son to sign divorce and have his peace, because when he leave me alone, trust me, his life will be going a better direction. But as long as you're trying to say you're going to hold me down, nothing, nada, is not going to work. You're even making her more popular if you don't know. And whoever life is in God, nobody can kill the person. That one is for sure. So I don't understand. We still want to know what is going on. You're putting down yourself. Why? Why keep doing the same thing? Why not leave this one alone? Now, wow.
This is yam, pepper, scatter, scatter. A lot of people are wishing, hoping, praying that 2024 will mark the end of this drama between May, YUL, and Judy Austin. They don't want to continue with the divorce is not divorcing. She can go ahead to do this in another country. I do understand that she can take certain steps if she wishes to. But what I believe YUL EDOCHIE is worried about, aside once in a while having this feeling to go to be with Mary. What do I mean? Of course, what you've not been with for a while and you did not break up violently, you did not break up because of some terrible incident, even if you had quarrels before you took your steps, or you've been having quarrels, or you've been feeling less of a man, somehow, somewhere, because you've been with someone else and it is now public knowledge and things are not working for you, even when things are working between you and the new woman that you're with, there are times that men and women too, it's a human thing. That's why you see married women meeting up with their ex, even though, you know, they might have quarreled in the past or something or the other. Oh, you're stingy, that's why I left him. But now, she's no longer interested in what a man can give. She's, you know, self-sufficient. She comes across this guy. and they start up again. YUL EDOCHIE, of course, obviously, once in a while he has this thing. But the most important of it all, that YUL EDOCHIE is refusing to do the divorce, is the property. YUL EDOCHIE cannot stay as a tenant. That's just it.